So we are here in Florence, Colorado at the Elks Lodge. I have this weird feeling like I'm being followed.
Did you used to work here?
How does it work?
How does it work?
Physical feelings, touching, almost always happens back in this space.
And I was walking out of this room and cowboy boot footsteps down this hallway coming at me very fast. That's probably one of the scariest things I've ever experienced in this entire building.
Chased.
Oh my God, do not chase me.
The ghosts are asking us questions.
Yeah, that makes a bit of a change.
Florence, Colorado. A city known for its backcountry scenery, large collection of antique stores, and historic buildings. One in particular, the Elks Lodge, has been a part of Florence's history since its construction began in 1887. Originally a hotel, the building served as a place to stay for passengers of the Denver Railroad. It is said by many that the top floor served as a brothel before the death of its owners caused the hotel to close its doors in 1912. In 1914, the building was purchased by the Elks and has remained an Elks Lodge ever since. It is also known to be extremely haunted. Many members have reported seeing apparitions, hearing unexplained sounds, and feeling uneasy in certain areas of the building. To learn more, we met with two local paranormal investigators who agreed to show us where they themselves had experienced activity inside the lodge.
So I'm Tiffany, this is Steven. We're with Crossover Paranormal Scouts, and we're here at the Elks Lodge, and right now we're on the 3rd floor. We started investigating this building probably 2 years ago, and the first time we came in, we had a bunch of still cameras set up, static cams, and we had one right down here at the end of the hallway. And what we did is we caught a shadow that came through this door, in through that door, and it said, "Hello." So we caught that on camera. I believe Molly was the one up here doing a solo investigation.
And he asked for a name about right here, right where you come into the hallway. And we caught a name on the camera. It said Rick.
Yeah, we caught EVPs up here,
It's
Rick
pretty
and
clear.
Dale.
Rick and Dale. So it's been kind of a ongoing joke, if you will, with the lodge members that whenever they come up here, they say, "Rick, Dale, we're coming in."
And we don't know what their role was here, because this used to be a brothel. Obviously, all of these windows are the viewing windows that the women would be in. We get a lot of activity back in this room. People get touched back here. You'll feel static electricity charges up here in this room. I haven't really caught any voices in this room, but physical feelings, touching, almost always happens back in this space.
Strong smell in the hallway we were just in the last time we were here.
Oh yeah.
Really strong smell, and I'm just curious to see if you guys smell that at some point tonight.
We also get a lot back in this 3rd hallway up here. So this hallway, we caught footsteps, we caught male voices, and it doesn't sound like your typical EVP, like a whisper would. It sounds like their actual male voice. This is the room where we get a lot of EMF. It's full of energy, and it's unexplainable full of energy.
I was up here with 2 other investigators, and I was walking out of this room and cowboy boot footsteps down this hallway coming at me very fast. That's probably one of the scariest things I've ever experienced in this entire building. It was very creepy. We had a shadow at the end of the hallway too.
It's a black shadow man.
You could see the shadow move in and out. Yeah. So, quite a bit of activity up here.
So if we head down to the 2nd floor, we also get a lot of activity down there.
And this building was a lot of different things too. It was apartments, a hotel. It's been the Elks Lodge for quite some time.
So typically when we investigate this building, we'll set up a spirit portal, we'll set up some cat balls, REM pod, whatever we can EMF wise. And in this space, It's highly active. We get physical, like intelligent interaction with spirit on this floor. We always capture a female on this floor. Last time we actually investigated the place, who works here, her office is right here. She told us that a man had committed suicide in the building on this floor. And these used to be apartment buildings back in here, and there was a death, a documented death, a guy named Tiny who was 600 pounds. He died on this floor. So I don't know if it's those spirits that are interacting with us, because neither one of them was female. We always catch her voice up here.
You said there was like a suicide?
In this office, and we've been back in here, and it's probably 15 degrees colder in that space.
Yeah, has said you'll see shadows like someone's walking. So the light where the crack of the door is, you'll see like a shadow come in front of the door and stop and then go away.
There's a hallway back this direction. So this was that apartment where that guy died. When we did our very first investigation here, it was really, really difficult to see on camera, but there was some sort of black apparition that came down low by my feet, and it had tentacles on it. I don't even know how to explain that, but it was back in here. And these were here at the time, and it came out, and it was just like it came right out at your feet, almost like a pair of hands.
Yeah.
But it looked like tentacles. It was so weird. This is another hotspot that we always get EVPs, voices talking into our cameras. So yeah, if you guys just, when you do your investigation, make sure you get to this bar area. For whatever reason, it's active right here. And then the other hotspots, of course, are in the basement. Just think it's a good mention that a lot of their Elks members who work here, they're in the building all the time. I haven't personally seen it, but in this space, there's always a female apparition that's seen wearing a black dress and black hair. And oddly enough, when seen it, and right when they seen these apparitions, or this apparition of the lady, they had a death in the family like a week later.
Yes.
Yeah, so there might be a connection there. So this is the basement. So down in the basement, we have been touched. We've also caught male voices down here.
Very horrific scream. Probably one of the scariest things I've heard on camera. EVP, very dark female scream.
It doesn't even sound human.
Yeah, and right before, and we couldn't hear it with our own ears, and right before we heard it, our camera guy, Chris, said, "Man, something just tapped me on the head really hard," and then that scream hit.
Whatever's down in the basement is a very, very dark energy, and it feels dangerous to me.
Psychic medium that came with us, Sean, says that he describes it as a banshee.
That happens over here where that bridge is. This bridge right here, this is where like the old boiler and stuff is to the building.
So we were filming, our camera was back about 10 feet that way. And this is kind of their little workshop for the lodge, so all their tools and stuff are in here. He was coming out, he had the light on, and he was like, "Yeah, this is where, this is our kind of our workshop." And I'm filming him, I'm back there facing this way with the camera, and he steps out, and a shadow comes right here, peeks across the door frame, and goes right back in. Shuts the light off. It was pretty crazy. I think that was the first time.
It was a completely black shadow.
Yeah.
No features.
Completely solid black.
So that's our experiences that we've had here. There's countless of members that have had their own experiences here, and I'm sure you guys will too.
All right, India, so we are here in Florence, Colorado at the Elks Lodge. Are you excited for tonight's investigation?
I'm very excited for tonight's investigation. This seems to be quite an active place from the stories that we've heard, and it's very interesting, and it's rather unexplored when it comes to paranormal investigators. So I think there could be a lot in store for us tonight. Obviously, it's never guaranteed, but I'm really interested to see what this building has in store.
When we were doing B-roll on the 3rd floor where the brothel used to be at, Tiffany actually heard footsteps moving, and you were not even near us just yet. And the brothel is a really creepy area, so is the basement. So tonight I definitely think that we should split up and each of us go on our own floor.
Yeah, I agree.
So if that's the case, then why don't we do a walkthrough, run the Ghost Tube app, and see where we want to start our investigation at, and then we can split up later on.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, let's go. All right. So this is the floor where a man named Tiny lived, and they believe he passed away here up here. His apartment was back here. And where there was a suicide as well in this room right here. Now we can't actually go in this room because the door is locked. We can at least walk through this floor. Is there anybody up here with us? My name is Connor and this is India. We're gonna be here for a little bit tonight just to try to get to know you and know some of your story. I have a device in my hand that you can use to manipulate and talk with us.
We know there was a man who was called Tiny who lived here. Tiny, we know this was your home. It might still be your home. If you're here, could you let us know?
This is where Tiffany said that she saw like these tentacle-like things moving. Right here where I'm at.
Tiny, do you still live here? That's a plane or something, or a car.
Is there anybody up here on the second floor with us?
If you'd like us to leave, you can tell us that as well. If you don't want us here, if you don't want to talk to us, you don't have to. Just let us know.
We heard this place used to be a hotel. And the third floor was a brothel. Literally can't see anything at all.
It's dark.
This is the bar where Tiffany and Steven said they've gotten activity using the cat balls over here. All right, India, what do you think? We should go up to the third floor where the brothel was?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. This is actually where we left static night vision camera rolling, but we haven't been able to obviously go over just yet while we were out for dinner. So if there's anything spooky that happened, it's going to kind of even creepier to watch this back. These were the old rooms that people could look into with the curtains and stuff when it was a brothel to see who they wanted to hang out with.
That's one way of putting it.
Hang out. Oh wow, look at this room. Literally cannot see a single thing. Is there anybody up here? My name is Connor and this is India behind me. Are there any women or men up here that want to talk to us tonight? God, I have this weird feeling like I'm being followed.
Did you used to work here?
How does it work?
How does it work?
So, I'm not sure how
you can communicate with us, but you seem to have just done it.
Exactly what you just did is how this
Yeah.
device works. We can hear you when you use it. Like you just asked us, how does it work? This is exactly how it works. So thank you, good job. So can we know your name? Did you used to work here? That's kind of weird, India, how it did a full sentence. Asking, how does it work?
You can use the little device that Connor is holding to...
Doctor.
Doctor.
Are you a doctor? I think you got the hang of it.
Doctor who? Are you a doctor or do you need a doctor? This is pretty creepy hallway.
Are there any ladies working tonight? Can you let me know which room you're in?
Can I see any ladies tonight? Is anybody available? Can I go in one of these rooms? Any of you ladies here? Let's hang out.
There is something hanging from the ceiling right here, so don't let it scare you.
Yeah, light fixture thing. Is there anybody over here?
Did you just fart?
No, I didn't move. Did you hear a ghost fart?
I mean, I just heard a fart.
Well, I didn't move. I'm standing still.
Are you from here?
No, I'm from England. Where are you from?
Okay, that is crazy. Is asking questions. The ghosts are asking us questions.
Yeah, makes a bit of a change.
Yeah, that's kind of weird how we're getting asked the questions. Where are you from? Can you make a noise or shut a door?
There aren't any doors up here, are there?
Yeah, right in front of me, there's a door. Oh. Right here. Let's go in this room. It is like absolutely pitch dark in there because there's literally no windows. They're all boarded up right now. Stephen was up here and he said that one of the scariest experiences he's ever had was he heard cowboy boots run at him. Was that any of you up here? Can we know one of the women's names that worked up here?
Was that your tummy?
What?
That noise?
That?
No, it was a...
That was not me. Can we know one of the women's names up here that used to work up here when it was a brothel? Let's go down here to these seats, India.
We've just been down
Play
there.
with me.
Oh, Connor!
Okay.
Which room are you in so Connor knows?
You want to play with me? Or do you want to play with India?
No, I think they're talking to you.
Who wants to play with me? Can I know your name so I know who I'm playing with? I don't know what room to go in if you don't tell me. did say it right in front of this door.
Well, she must be in one of these rooms because right in front of there. Go in there.
Here I come, ma'am.
Well,
What?
no, I was going to say maybe you should come up here by yourself with some stuff and be in this room. How much do you charge?
If you give me your name, I'll give you a big tip.
God.
It's a brothel. I'm a good customer.
This is the what, late?
I'm going.
You're going where? Where are you going? I thought you wanted to play. Where she went?
Let's go downstairs.
Go downstairs?
Yeah.
All right, if you want to play later, I might come up here alone.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Sure.
Okay, she just said sure. Well, thank you for talking with me. I wish I knew your name so I could talk to you later and I don't guess who you are.
It's so weird. All the responses are just in this hallway.
Yeah, it is really strange. All right, we are in the basement right now, and they turned this basement into a haunted house. So it adds even more creepiness to this. And this is the area where some people were getting some tools, and they had like some kind of mist peek out right here and then went back. Is there anybody down in this basement?
I cannot see anything about the trip.
It's absolutely pitch dark down here.
Yeah.
We heard that somebody screamed down here. Who was that?
It just says, it's so strange that, like now we're in the basement and the ghost tube is saying nothing, but it was only when we're in that one corridor on the 3rd floor that it started talking.
I know, and stuff that was relevant too, through like a brothel, like play with me and things like that, or it was asking where are you from, because you're English. Mm-hmm. It's really strange. I'm not really getting a vibe down here in the basement right now, just
I
yet.
think now would be a good time for you to do a solo on the 3rd floor.
Of course, it's my time.
Well,
now.
she's up there and she's waiting, so.
God. I'll get the REM pod and I'll use the ghost tube. And I'll go see my lady of the night. See if she wants to play cards. Let's go. Because of the ghost tube responses, India felt that I should do a solo session on the most ominous floor of the Elks Lodge. I was merely on the floor for less than 5 minutes when communication began to happen. Okay, we're gonna run the ghost tube. Okay. Bored? The ghost tube just came through as soon as I turned it on and it said bored. Well, if you're bored, I can entertain you.
Anne.
Oh my God. Before I came back up here, I asked, what's your name? And it just said Anne. Now, the coincidence of that is very weird. Just literally came up here after getting those weird responses saying sure. Is your name Anne? I'm by myself now, it's just me and you. We got the REM pod right there and the cat ball. Got the ghost tube going on so I can hear the voices and visually see something if anybody walks this way or touches the cat ball. I'm actually going to take the ghost tube. Oh, we got a temperature change going on right now on the REM pod. Are you making the temperature on that change? Oh, hey. Wow. Hey, was that you I just saw light that up? Hey, Anne. Is this your room, Anne? Well, that's weird. It stopped. Hey, I'm up here by myself now. Can I hang out with someone up here? This is the room I was in front of when you told me sure. That's kind of crazy. Literally just came up here, just set everything up, and it gave me responses to the ghost tube, and then the REM pod immediately went off. Temperature changed too. There's something about this room that I'm in that has some activity. This is the only area that we've had so far when... Oh, we got a temperature change. Are you out there in the hallway? I just heard footsteps. Anybody up here with me? Hey, when India and I were up here, you asked where she's from. Who was asking her the questions?
Undecided.
What are you undecided about? I'm actually gonna pick up the ghost tube and hold it in my hand so I can walk a little bit. Temperature is changing. Is there anybody down the hallway? So, I don't know where you want me to go. Do you want me to go back here? You gotta say where you want me to go. What if I get India? Do you want to play with India? After finishing my solo session, I decided to send India upstairs to see if she could get any interaction on the 3rd floor.
Alright. Wait, what does that mean?
That's just the EMF.
Oh. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I have a really not good feeling about being... Oh my god, somebody just made a noise over there. Hello?
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you? Like, you can still hear Connor talking. Oh god. It's not very often that I don't feel comfortable in a place, but I do not feel comfortable up here at all. Like, I am sweating so bad. Is anybody up here with me? If you're up here, can you tell me what your name is?
Chased.
Oh my god, do not chase me. That's a dog. I'm hearing things. Are you over here? I can hear something. Did you enjoy having Connor up here? There is such an uncomfortable energy up here. I can't even tell you. Like, I'm not one to like feel energy, but it does not feel good. Like, I in no way think I'm an empath or a sensitive or anything like that.
but sometimes you can just like feel when something doesn't feel right. Is your name Anne? Are you here?
Receiving no further responses, and wanting to leave behind the uneasy feeling I was getting on the 3rd floor, we decided to shift our focus to the 2nd floor to perform an Estes method. I sat in front of the locked office where a man had taken his life, while Connor wandered Tiny's apartment in an attempt to contact the spirits of both men.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so right now India is sitting right in front of the door where someone committed suicide here. And right now we're doing the Estes method. So India is going to be wearing noise canceling headphones. And she definitely can't hear me. I'm way away from her, so hopefully I can hear anything that she says come through the spirit box. So any questions that I ask and that she speaks out loud.
What's that?
What are you asking? What's what?
Tell you what.
What? Tell me what? Tell me what?
Hi.
Hi. Who are you?
1.
What does 1 mean? Who are you?
Sure.
It doesn't even sound like you're having a conversation with me. It sounds like you're talking to somebody else. Who are you talking to? I heard someone moving back there. Hello? Is there anybody back there?
Not yet.
What? Okay. That was kind of weird.
Sick.
Sick. Did you pass away here because you were sick? What's her name?
Hello.
Oh, hi. Who said hello? Is this Tiny?
Mother.
Mother? Whose mother? Come on, you just said hello and mother. Who's saying hello and are you someone's mother? I don't know what that means when you said mother. My name is Connor and that's India out there. That's sitting on the chair. Who made the REM pod go?
Peter.
I don't know what she said. She said something in the middle of me talking. So you ready to ask? Who set off the REM?
Hi.
Hi? Who keeps saying hi to me?
Get up.
India's the one sitting down. Do you want India to get up? That was kind of weird. Are you talking to India? I'm trying to see where I'm going here. Tiny, are you still here? I'm hearing walking on the floor above us. Is someone walking on the floor?
I'm not hearing anything. I'm going to switch off.
Okay. I literally just heard walking on the floor above us, India.
Should we try Nessa's method up there? You've got the money.
I guess so.
After not receiving much direct communication and Connor hearing movement from above, we redirected our attention to the 3rd floor to see if we could get some answers about what, or who, was trying to make itself known in the space said to have been a brothel over 100 years ago.
India and I are now on the 3rd floor, where we had some weird responses earlier in the ghost tube. And where I was up here by myself, we are now at the other end of the hallway. India is way down there, down that side, sitting on the chair. I have a camera down there filming me, and I'm standing here right in front of the windows where people would walk by and choose who they wanted to.
It tickles.
What tickles?
That was a scream.
Whose room am I standing in? $3. I'll give it to you. All I need to know is your name. Who wants my money? Who wants it? It's right here.
Free next time, baby.
I'm sorry, India, but I got a ghost girlfriend now. What's your name? I want to know who gets this $3. Oh. Hello? Is there somebody up there?
Money. That was so clear.
Oh, it just said money. Yeah, you can have my money. Something just moved over here. Who's over here? Somebody in there? Is this the room you want me to go in? Look, I like what I see in this room. Who wants the money?
Behind.
Okay, that freaked me out, but you want me to go in this room? Okay, I'm in this room. Actually, I think this is a room that we were told about if we smell anything. Who's getting my money in this room? Hello? I literally can't see a single thing. I'm totally relying right now on this light to shine off these two walls so I can at least see sort of where I'm walking to. Hello, anyone here? I got $3. All you gotta do is tell me your name and I'll give you more money. This is Anne. Did anyone get murdered up here? Who said play with me? Can you make a noise? Is that you? Anne? Who's back there? Somebody behind me? Or in front of me? Hello? Gone quiet.
Not hearing anything, I'm gonna turn it off. Yeah, that was like a lot of raunchy stuff all in one go and then it stopped.
Yeah, I know. You said behind me to the room that they were having a weird smell at. Because I asked what room to go into. Hello? Can you make a noise?